All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second and final game of this matchup between Tilt Esports and TFF Banana. Loading onto the Rift, we have Tilt Esports opting for the blue side, and TFF Banana choosing red. Taking a quick look at these team comps. I really like what Tilt Esports drafted here. They have a nice, solid front line with this Ornn. And the Kane, I would assume, is going red Kane. Thunder McBuster taking the Victor. He will bring massive AoE and overall burst damage from this Victor. Jinx for KTL. I want to know if he's going this new lethality build or if he's going to stick to the old and true of crit, doing something like Kraken Slayer and IE. That's what I want to see. Chris and Weatherneck looking for an invade. They're on top. They're on Sadness. Sadness has to walk around that Q. He flashes over the wall. Chris follows. Is he able to get the kill? He's trying. He chases. He's unable to get it. Now, Weatherneck and Chris stuck in enemy territory. Weatherneck flashes over the wall, followed by a Warlock, followed by an Aatrox. Q3. Chris trying to fight Chrome alone. Chrome alone pops the barrier. Warlock is able to get first blood onto Chris. Now Thunder McBuster trying to get out. He's not going to waste any summoners because he knows he's dead. But he tried to exchange kills with Chrome alone, but was unable to. This is unfortunate for the side of Tilt Esports. That's a nice early 2-kill lead, and the Kog'Maw backs and gets a call. And that'll be massive because if he can finish that call as quickly as possible, then that's an extra 300 gold in his pocket, and he can really spike and quickly. KTL looking to get an early plate, but because that Kog'Maw back for the call, he missed out on 2 full waves, and this is going to put him behind. Yes, he may be 1-0-1, but he missed 2 full waves of XP. His Jinx already about to be level 3. For the side of TFF Banana, their team comp, I do like their team comp in the aspect of they have this Poppy that can really nullify the Kane and the Ornn, especially mess up the Ornn with his ult due to his W. But Warlock, Vladimir does not take much for Vladimir to get rolling. All he needs is that very first item of Rabadon's or Death Cap. That's all he needs is that Death Cap, and once he has it, he really can just 1v9 all of Tilt Esports if he lands a massive ult. Ornn with the knockup, lands the brittle, able to get a nice decent trade. Thunder McBuster is just going to continue to do what he does with this farming and poking. Victor is very good about it. But in the bot lane of TFF Banana, they opted into a Kog'Maw Karma. Karma is very nice, gives the move speed for the Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw has a lot of damage early that people forget. He's extremely strong, especially if he plays around his W, and they only look for trades when his W is up. So that's going to be something to watch, especially in the later stages of the game. Now, I'm not sure if Karma's still going to be a good, or if the old build of what Karma was when Karma used to he played mid is still viable or not. But if it is, that's going to be a lot of damage coming out just from the Karma as well. But those shields will be massive as well. But once again, the side of TFF Banana like to draft things that can heal. So I want to see an early Bramble Vest out of the Ornn and I want to see an early Oblivion Orb out of the Melio. Melio placing his W with an Oblivion Orb, and Tilt Esports standing in it. All get affected by the Oblivion Orb. The matchup, the top lane matchup, they just smacking each other left and right, trying to get a little advantage. But here comes the Poppy. Poppy looking for a stun on the wall. It's unable to get it. Takes a power shot. They'll have to back off. Orange shouldn't miss out on too much. He does have TP. Knowing that this is going to happen, I think that the Aatrox should also back and TP back, and then continue to push his wave underneath the tower. He won't miss out on too much XP, but I think it'll be smart because now the Orange comes back with full health and some items, but he also has the ability to freeze the wave. Grublings are about to spawn, and this dragon's already live. Both jungles are on the top side of the map. I want to see if they try and focus for the grubs, or if they're just going to get some vision on them. Aatrox just trying to land these Qs. KTL doing some good damage. First item buy of Berserker Greaves. I like that because the increased attack speed is very good for Jinx early on. The Aatrox needs to be wary of these brittle procs, because Orin does a lot more damage than people give him. Tilt Esports trying to just get some vision onto this dragon. TFF Banana, they opt to just start the dragon. Kane is nowhere nearby. Tilt Esports should know this, so they should just go ahead and give it over. Just go back, push the waves, so they can back off. Aatrox landing a Q3, doing a lot of damage. Jinx just short of hitting anyone in the dragon pit, and that would have been a dragon steal. Karma landing some empowered Qs, just trying to continue to do some damage. Not too terribly much going on in this early game after that crazy invade from Tilt Esports. Brittle proc coming out of the Ornn. Aatrox flashed the other direction. Ornn was unable to hit him with the second knockup from the ult, but Kane come to help. He's able to get that kill on the Aatrox. But the rest of TFF Bananas has rotated topside. That wave's going to be able to get cleared out by this Vlad. The more that Vlad can farm, the stronger he's going to get. Again, he's just trying to get his first couple items. But it doesn't appear that he's going for death cap. So I'm curious to see what he tries to build. Karma goes in, lands the root. Slow comes through from Chrome alone. Will they be able to secure this kill? No, they're not going to take it any farther. Don Lino was able to get out, not losing too much of his health, but he is low on mana. Chris is here on the bot side. Flash coming out of Fallen Warrior, getting a root, but that could kill him. Slow comes through from KTL. He's just gonna try and get some extra damage. Jinx does have Rocket, but will he use it? Flash comes through. Slow comes through, and there comes the ult for the execute. Aatrox trying to get as much as he can. Weatherneck going unstoppable so he doesn't get pulled into the middle for that Q3. Really was really able to win out that fight. Now, what I like to see here is that Weatherneck built Bramble Vest. That Bramble Vest is going to come in huge later in the game. Because Aatrox can't do too much healing. Flash out of the Weatherneck. Aatrox just trying to utilize as much of his ult as he possibly can. Ultimates coming through from both sides of these mid laners. They're just trying to battle it out. But Warlock is able to get that nice heal come from his ultimate. Thunder McBuster barely alive. But Thunder McBuster also bought a Bramble Vest. Flashes come from both ends. They're fighting tooth and nail, trying to see who can gain dominance in his mid lane. Weatherneck looking for the kill. He's able to get it from the Bomby Cinder, the Bramble Vest, and the knockup brittle proc. He was able to, all of those combined was enough to secure him that kill on the top side against Aatrox. Poppy able to land that stun against Thunder McBuster. Chris comes in to try to assist. He's not going to be able to get too much else out of that. Warlock TP's back to the mid lane. KTL getting slowed. But he takes that. He takes Chompers to the face. Nice disengage coming out of Don Lino, taking their attention elsewhere, allowing KTL to return some damage, but not too much else coming out of that. These supports are really fighting over this Tribro. But that pink ward, that was an aggressive pink ward. That was honestly really just an easy 75 gold going over in favor of KTL. Putting gold into the carry's pocket, allowing him to get a little stronger, a little faster. This is what I was talking about in game 1. Placing your pink wards defensively. Yes, in the bot lane you should have a ward like that, but here comes the Ornhorn, able to knock up the Aatrox. And that kill is going to come through with a good gank from Malone, trying to do as much damage as he can. Thunder McBuster getting knocked back. Warlock ulting him, but nothing else is really going to come of it. Don Lino staying, but he's extremely low. One ultimate from Chrome alone can kill Don Lino, and there's no shields on KTL. It might be enough to kill KTL as well. They need to be real careful here. Real careful. Shields coming through. Jinx really playing with fire. They need to back. Here comes Barrier. Nice heal coming out of Don Lino. He had just enough mana for that. Now he places the W. It's enough for the Jinx. Jinx gets excited. He's able to chase down this for a double kill, going in favor of Tilt Esports. They really played that smart. They were able to utilize the fact that they had low health. Like, look at this. They have extremely low health, but that heal coming through from Don Lino plus the ultimate then throws a W on top of him, and that was like KTL went back to half health. Back into live. Aatrox doing what he can, just try and get some of this farm. Weatherneck utilizing a nice combo on Ornn. Ornn is real good at being able to Q the wave and W the wave, or Q's the wave and then he E's through it, landing the knockup onto whoever his opponent is, being able to then use his W and proc his brittle for a nice chunk trade on just about anybody he plays against. Thunder McBuster trying to get a plate in the mid lane. Warlock going in, he ults. Thunder McBuster ults back. Here comes an empower Q. Thunder McBuster is trying to stay alive. He's able to heal. That heal came through, and the shield from his Q was massive. It was just enough to keep him alive, and he was able to get that kill on a Warlock. While we have the opportunity, Tilt Esports will be taking this dragon. Let's try to run this back and let's watch this fight in the mid lane. Warlock goes in. He thinks that he has the damage. He's able to do everything that he's able to land all of his abilities. He gets a massive heal, but it's this Q that comes out from Thunder McBuster with the shield that was just enough to keep him alive and return the damage. But that Oblivion Orb coming in clutch. Jinx appears to be going the crit build. He's going IE first. He's not opting into doing the lethality build. Chrome alone, he's landing a nice little slow. But Warrior able to land a nice empowered Q on a KTO. But they're able to secure that first tower in the bot lane. This is a very different. This game is very different from the first game. Tilt Esports doing what they can. Here comes the Ornhorn. Ultimate comes out of the Aatrox. Flashes forward for a Q3 but doesn't get it. Here comes Kane. Weatherneck able to stay alive. He gets the brittle. Kane ults, and they're going to be able to secure a double kill for the side of Tilt Esports. It's like this team was able to sit down and talk to each other and say what they did wrong in game number 1, and they're fixing a lot of the mistakes that they had in game number 1. Itemizations coming through properly, rotations coming through properly, being able to really push each other to their limits on this. Warlock getting caught out. Don Lino trying to help Kane stay on top on Warlock. Warlock getting slowed. Ultimate coming through. That ult's going to be able to heal him a lot with that empowered Q. He's already back to half health. But Chris was able to make it out alive. Aatrox looking. He's going to get slowed by KTL. Ornn TPing behind. No Ornhorn available. He's looking for a knockup. He lands it. That brittle. Aatrox extremely low. Aatrox goes down to KTL. Now Chrome alone getting huge shields and barriers. Now they focus onto the tower. They're going to be able to secure this tower. Jinx goes excited, and Jinx still has rockets. So if anyone gets chunked out from Thunder McBuster's empowered E, then he can throw an ult and have a massive ult. Chris getting stunned up by Warrior. They're focusing this tier 2 tower. They're able to secure it, and it looks like they're going to back off. Herald is up. They have 2 minutes until the 3rd dragon spawn. Tilt Esports doing a phenomenal job in game number 2. Aatrox trying to just do some damage, but he's 2 levels behind. Ornn, in 1 more level, he'll have his upgrade come through for himself on this Sunfire Cape. But as long as Weatherneck continues to do what he's doing and farms in the side lane, he's going to be able to secure level 14 and level 15 before the side of TFF Banana can really even do anything about it, bringing in these upgrades for the rest of his team. And if he upgrades this Jinx first for an empowered IE, this game can really get out of hand really fast. Don Lino coming in for the assistance from the flank. Ultimate comes out of the Aatrox. He's just trying to kite and attack, but Jinx Rocket comes through, almost executing him, but Weatherneck's able to finish out the kill. Meanwhile, Chris finishes off the Herald. Chrome alone trying to step forward, get any type of extra damage onto KTO. This Kog'Maw is farming very well and positioning very well, but unfortunately, this Jinx is 4-0 and is already almost a whole extra item ahead of him. Tilt Esports trying to get some vision, trying to be ready for this dragon that's about to spawn. KTL sitting on a ward, but there are some good defensive wards placed by TFF Banana. Tilt Esports are going to try and clear out this mid wave so they have pressure. The rest of the team is going to rotate down so they can help secure this dragon. Poppy looking for an invade, but it's going to come up empty-handed because it was completely clear before the dragon spawned. Ornn finds the Poppy, Tries to get some damage. Poppy's a little bit faster than this Ornn. He's gonna be able to get out. Vision coming down for the side of TFF Banana. They're just trying to have some type of knowledge of where Tilt Esports is in their jungle, because Tilt Esports is so far ahead that they can just walk into the jungle and not be punished. Chris over the wall looking for the Aatrox. Aatrox gets knocked up. Chris did opt into the red into the red cane. He's gonna do a lot of damage and a lot of healing. This Ornn's level 13 and halfway to level 14. Once he's level 14, oh, hold on. This is a nice little catch out on the Poppy, but Poppy was able to get away. Knockup comes up from Chris, but he's not able to close the gap into the Poppy. But Poppy opted to stay and goes down to the Ornhorn. Kane able to end the Karma in the back end. And the Kog'Maw is going to go down to the Ornn. Tilt Esports really taking this lead and not allowing the TFF Banana to breathe at all. They're just running at them, taking their lead and moving fast paced. Flash out of the Aatrox. It's the only way for him to stay alive. Tilt Esports turn their attention to a 21-minute Baron. But TFF Banana does know that they're on it. But I do not think that TFF Banana is going to be able to get in range for any type of steal before they get here. Poppy is really fast. He's already outside the Baron. They see the Poppy, but Chris was able to secure it. Knockup comes up. Rocket comes out. Tilt Esports just pressing forward. These shields coming through from the Karma, but it's not going to be enough. Warrior being able to root Chris, but Chris is just so strong and ahead. He's able to just run at them. Herald drops. They're going to try and get this top tier 2. Vladimir, meanwhile, is pushing in the bot lane, just trying to get his items. No matter what, if Vladimir can get his items, he will become strong. But the Herald goes down before they're able to get the tier 2 tower. Aatrox ulting so he can try and get away. That little bit of movement speed might just be enough, but a knockup comes out of Chris. They're looking for a dive, but these Baron empowered minions, it's going to be enough for them to be able to secure this tier 2 tower. Don Lino looking for it. Ultimate comes out of the Ornn. They're trying to chase down Chrome Malone. Chrome Malone went the wrong direction, unfortunately, and will get caught out by Tilt Esports. Jinx is going to go excited. Let's see what happens. They're chasing them down. That's 1 for KTL. That's 2 for KTL. Ornn on the backside gets a nice knockup right into the Karma. Meanwhile, now Ornhorn comes out. Flash comes out of Warlock to avoid that knockup, but it's not enough because Thunder McBuster's just too far ahead and he's going to burst them down. And that's going to be an ace for Tilt Esports. And it looks like that's going to be enough for it to be game. Tilt Esports with a dominating game 2. And a great game from both. A great 2-game series here for both teams. Really showed what both teams need to work on and what they need to do in the future. And GG's to both games, to both teams.